Kick your feet up. This is Just a Casual Podcast, episode 4. We got a loaded show for y'all today, but obviously before I go, I'm here with 3 of my favorite co-hosts in the world. The guys who brought you the Week 1 preview, we're all back. To my far left, I have Cyrus. How you doing today? How's your day, man?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm amazing.
I thought he
Absolutely
was about to, like, have
fucking
an
no,
actual story.
absolutely amazing. How about you, man?
I'm doing good. Appreciate you for asking. To my left, I got Mike Curry, host of the Curry and the Pop podcast. Mike, how you doing today?
I'd be a lot better if the Bears won last night. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
hold
we
you.
gonna get into that.
Happy B-Day to Kenny though, man. Happy B-Day, Kenny.
Happy birthday, Ken. We going to a dinner with him afterwards. And to my right, I got Jalen Jordan. Jalen, how you doing today, man?
Doing well today, man.
You doing well?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great Tuesday.
You sure?
Why wouldn't I be doing well?
I mean, I don't know about your quarterback. I don't know how well he doing.
My team 1-0, unlike yours.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But one
Yeah.
team played the team who had the first overall pick. The other team played the team who won the Super
Niggas
Bowl.
almost
Hey, what
lost
matter?
to Cameron Ward.
But what matters in life, wins or losses? Wins, right? Your team lost. Your team lost. Why are y'all talking to me?
2 of my teams lost.
Your main team won. That's all that matters.
Facts.
But, yeah, it was week 1. I know everybody got their thoughts on week 1. But before we start the show, I want to say we have a new segment here that we're going to be doing on the Wednesday episodes. It's called the Jack Hoopers of the Week. And I told the boys in the group chat that it could be anything. It could be college football. It could be NFL football, obviously. It could be basketball when it comes back around. It could be a baseball player. Mike, I know you're a big boxing fan. You could have a boxer as your Hooper of the Week.
I'm gonna have one next
It
week.
could be UFC fire. It could be whatever. But for the inaugural Hoopers of the Week, I'll go first. One of my Hoopers this week was Aaron Rodgers. 23 of 30, had over 200 yards, a game-winning drive, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks, in an Arthur Smith offense. He shut up a lot of the doubters, a.k.a. me. I said that game was going to be 13-9. It ended up being a shootout.
That unk emote.
Yo, that shit was so funny.
He did hit that unk emote. And my other Hooper of the Week is former Cowboy Jordan Lewis. I mean, he had a phenomenal game this week. He had 3 pass breakups, a QB hit, 3 tackles, a fumble recovery, an interception, just all around the football field. I made a TikTok about him if you're not following me on TikTok. But whoever wants to go next, y'all could.
Yeah, I got this right here.
Oh, God.
First starting off,
If you say Keon Coleman, I'm leaving.
no, we're not gonna go with Keon Coleman. We're gonna go with Jonah Coleman from Washington. I had the pleasure of coming in from watching the Morgan State Bears lose and turn on the nice
You
Washington
can watch your
versus
mouth.
UC Davis football game.
Included.
And to my surprise, I saw a beastquake. Jonah Coleman, he had 15 carries, 111 yards, and 5 touchdowns, 5 tutties. So yeah,
Who they play?
UC Davis.
Okay.
they won 70-10. But that segues into my next pick. I got John Dunmore of Towson. Yeah, number 0. He caught the game-winning touchdown. I think it was a 17-yard reception.
It was 17 yards.
Yep.
Yeah, I was in the
fade,
press box.
Jump ball. Game over. 8 years in a row, nigga. Tell you.
It was more than 8 years. We haven't won that trophy since 2009.
Yeah, but I think we played like actual 8 years in a row.
Okay.
So I'm not saying like, yeah.
But
You
yeah,
can't fuck with big bro.
I was in the press box watching that game. It was sickening. You could see it's filled with a bunch of Morgan people. Then you had the 2,000 people right there, like the dude who runs the Twitter account and everything. I met all them. They cool peoples, but everybody's energy just went down after the game with a touchdown. Then you just see them in the front row like these, and I'm like, oh man, like that was actually ridiculous because it was the Morgan Towson game. For obviously, I know a lot of y'all didn't watch it, but it was a bunch of unforced errors on Morgan's side. They had 2 red zone fumbles, a pick 6, which was honestly. Yeah.
I wasn't there for that.
Yeah,
point.
it was a pick 6 on a screen pass that got blown up. It shouldn't even have been thrown.
Damn.
But they had a pick 6, 2 fumbles, let a kickoff return for a touchdown, and missed a field goal. It was no reason we should have even been in that game.
Yeah,
So I guess yeah.
God, I missed a good time, man.
Yeah, they was up. Towson was up like 14-3 before Morgan's offense even
saw-
really touched the
yeah.
field for real. So it's like, yeah, because we blocked your punt on the opening drive and then immediately fumbled, like next play. So
Shitty.
it's just one of those games, man. It reminded me a lot of a Cowboys game, but Mike, Jalen,
Damn.
one of y'all want to go?
I'll go ahead and take it. My first player of the week, or Hooper of the week, Jack Hooper of the week. It's going to go to Matt Prater, man. Bronco legend Matt Prater. I man caught a red eye to Buffalo within the week and came in there and I ain't gonna say kept him in the game, but he definitely kept him in the game and won him the game, man. Old man, 41 years of age, came off with the red eye. I know he's tired. Or he even know half his teammates' name. Just went out there and handled business, man. So shout out to former Bronco Matt Prater. Second Hooper of the week is gonna be Hoopers. Multiple guys, man. I'm going with the Broncos defense. That game was horrendous. the offensive side.
We gonna get to
We're
that
gonna tap
game.
into it later,
Oh my
but,
God, I can't wait to get to that game.
Defense proved why I believe they're number one in the NFL. We'll talk about it more when we get into the segue of the Broncos-Titans game, but they just proved why they're the number one defense in the world that week, and that's all I'm going to say about them for right now.
Yeah, so for me, I'm gonna go Josh Allen, Hooper of the week, my first one. 394 in the air, 2 touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. Obviously, we saw the Bills' epic comeback.
Propelled me to my fantasy win over Mike this week.
Wow.
Just unnecessary shots, bro. But it's cool, bro. I didn't expect Jamar Chase to have 4 points.
I played somebody
And
else
I didn't
on
know
the
R.J.
couch.
Harvey sucked.
I play somebody else on the couch next week.
It was week one.
I play Cyrus next week.
But I played Jalen next week. But yeah, I don't know why you had to say that.
We're going to bust your ass.
That was
Wow.
Who won Tyreek Hill?
You know, it's crazy. I sent like 2 trade requests to my other fantasy league to get him off my team.
Bro.
I do some biz. I do some biz. Yeah,
I'll keep that.
we could talk. Send me an offer. But yeah, Josh Allen obviously crazy comeback. Was never really the big Josh Allen guy, but he earned my respect for sure after watching him that game. I watched the whole game. Couldn't fall asleep on it.
We're going to get into
And
that.
then my second Hooper of the week, Emeka Ibuka, 2 touchdowns in his debut. He had 4 catches.
Game winner.
2 of them were touchdowns, 1 game winner. So those my guys.
You know what school you went to?
The Ohio State University.
But anyway, we had a very, very great week 1 slate, if I do say so myself. All the primetime games came down to 1 possession. I think we got to start there. I feel like it's no better place to start than Bills-Ravens. 41-40. Obviously, the Bills were down by 15 with less than 6 minutes left. And then Cyrus's guy, Keon Coleman, scored a touchdown off a bobble.
Of course he did.
But then, on the final drive, after John Harbaugh's questionable decision to not go for it on 4th down, Josh Allen came down and Jair Alexander got cooked on like back-to-back plays. One by Josh Palmer and the other one by
He
Keon
got fried
Coleman.
all game. Like, watch the tape. He got fried all.
I'm about to watch his film on NFL, bro.
But what do you guys think about the game? What's to make of it from both sides, Ravens and Bills?
I think the Bills. Fuck, I can't even speak, bro. Like, that's not a game that should be won. Like, ever.
Yeah.
Like when you have the offense you have, you just gotta keep them on the field.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck about.
And I feel like it was only one Bills defensive player that we could say played exceptional. That was Ed Oliver. Other than that,
he was balling.
nobody else was that good defensively for them.
Nah, I mean, and then I feel like they kind of like went away from the run game towards the end. Like he fumbled at one time, but like, who cares? He got like 150. Give him the ball, and also Lamar too. Like keep that read option, like respectable. When you keep handing the ball off, like you have 2 running backs in the backfield essentially. Not to call Lamar a running back, but you know what I'm saying. Like he got the running ability of anybody. I can't even explain.
What'd you
that
say
game,
Kaya
bro.
said,
Like,
Jalen?
Oh, my best friend, she was like, how's he moving that fast, that big? I'm just like, bro, he's a freaking nature,
He
dog.
different. Bro, he different.
Mind you, that dude, he hasn't even reached his high school stats yet. Like, if you
Derrick Henry is
career
ridiculous.
stats, don't touch his high school stats yet.
He might be a go running back. I know I haven't seen like
I think
Emmett,
I'm gonna say I ain't
Walter
seen
Payton,
him.
Barry
Yeah.
Sanders, but like
I mean, I love me some AP. But
My personal favorite, LaDainian Tomlinson. He was OC.
I mean,
He was OC
Tomlinson.
shit.
I said,
I might gotta watch some LaDainian
Nah,
Tomlinson.
Nah, bro. You gonna watch him like he was OC,
I feel like that game.
and he had his own celebration.
I feel like that game showcased both teams' weaknesses. Buffalo definitely defensively, it just didn't look good outside of Ed Oliver. Secondary didn't look impressive to me too. Granted, they didn't even go up against that stronger weapons within the Ravens, but like,
But Zay Flowers, he was cooking in
He
the second
was.
half.
He was.
I lost the fantasy game because of that nigga, bro.
I
He,
say,
was,
but, like,
he
they-
was not supposed to drop 28 points.
yeah, but you say like, if they go up against a stronger passing offense than that, I think the secondary will get exposed. And then on the other side, Ravens' biggest weakness was themselves. Literally, it was themselves. Like that game, you don't lose that game. Two
15.
scores with 5 minutes left.
What was it, 40-25?
Yeah, you don't lose that game, man. You call yourself a contender, you can't lose that type of game. Against the guys you have to beat. Like that's a team you have to beat.
I do think there is one big problem with the Ravens defense that a lot of people aren't saying. They don't have that
Premier
guy
pass rusher.
off the edge.
No, they
And
don't.
I mean, to be fair, it's a lot of elite teams that don't have that guy. Even Buffalo doesn't have that guy. I mean, the Chiefs have it with Chris Jones. I guess the Eagles have it with Jalen Carter. But the Ravens don't really have a game record, and I guess their game record per se is Kyle Hamilton. But they were trying. They were blitzing.
Who got dinged up in that game too?
Yeah, they were blitzing Kyle Hamilton at the end. It's like I would rather him be back in coverage.
Yeah,
like you taking a guy out of coverage.
I think that's what they drafted Mike Green to be. Try to come in there and be that guy to beat a game record on defense. Granted, it was only week 1, but I get what you're saying. Though there is no like premier guy already there established himself. Like Mike Green will have to establish himself as that dominant.
Because they were trying to send 4, and it was just like
they didn't get home.
It wasn't working.
I mean, it was working a little bit throughout the beginning, but
Yeah.
they started getting picked up as the game went on, and they kind of didn't even adjust to that like at all. So
Shout out Josh Allen though. He was really resilient in that game. Even the before halftime, that stretch when it was like 13 seconds left on the clock,
they got the field
and they
goal.
somehow got out of bounds with 1
yeah.
second left.
Yeah, that was
the Ravens
tough.
trying
That
to
was
run away
tough.
from their problems, running off the field. At
Yeah,
best.
that's what we said in the group chat. He said trying to run away from the
Trying to run away from their problems. I didn't expect it to be that big of a point to come back to, but it is one of the reasons why the Bills won the game.
I mean, yeah, it's 3 points right there.
Yeah.
They only won by what, 1?
should the PAT the kicker miss?
Yeah.
It would have been 41-41.
I say it.
That's a whole
And the
different
Bills
game.
missed 3 2-point conversions.
I'm about to say,
Still
yeah.
at the end of the
It
day,
was-
you up 15 with 5 minutes left. You don't lose that game.
I mean, there's a
Yeah.
lot of games where kicker missed the game. Last night, that missed field goal.
Oh, Carl Santos.
Young
Yeah.
Waku missed one sending the OT.
Cleveland's
Yeah.
kicker missed one to
Yeah.
give them the lead with 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
But we'll go to the other primetime game. We was watching Chiefs Chargers while it was going on. The final score was Chargers 27, Chiefs 21. Greg Roman figured out what a forward pass was. I was actually very shocked to see that. Justin Herbert played really well. Yeah, I got any thoughts on this one? I mean, we know Xavier Worthy's out. He's day to day with a separated shoulder.
I'm not a fan. Greg Roman supposed to be a run the ball kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we got Amari and Hampton on our fantasy teams. I have him in 2 leagues. I need him to like.
He got a good matchup this week versus
He-
Vegas.
Oh, he's gonna start this week. He's starting it. He's not leaving the starting lineup until he show me something otherwise.
Have y'all seen the Quentin Johnston edit with him and CD Lamb? They talking about
Yeah.
the Freaky Friday song. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
He had a phenomenal game this week.
It's gonna be scary hours in the West for the Chiefs. That's all
You
I have
truly
to say.
think so?
Yes.
I just wanted to say
I think
like,
it's week 1 and you're without Rasheed Rice and Xavier Worthy
Okay,
against
so
a good
then-
defense.
yeah, like I mean,
Week
I
2
know.
is the Eagles. I think they dropped that game. I think it's gonna be scary. I don't think it's gonna be as comfortable
I don't know.
as they were.
I still think they could beat
years.
the Eagles. And I know this is not like a
Jalen
TV
Carter
show.
out.
No,
He's
he's
not
not.
out.
He's not.
No.
They said he was suspended 1 game,
And
but
that
they're
was the
using
game.
the first game
And
as a
fined
suspension
57,000.
because he didn't play a snap.
Which is true. The man played 4 seconds. Well, he didn't play 8
He
seconds.
didn't even
6
play
seconds.
6 seconds.
He didn't play 8
play those
seconds.
seconds.
He was out there.
He technically, yeah. But I think it's going to be scary hours for the West. I think the West is actually going to be competing, and I think it won't be as easy for the Chiefs. I'm not saying I don't think they're going to win it, but I think it will definitely be more difficult for them to win.
I still got faith.
They
Yeah.
still gonna win that jump.
I mean-
It's gonna.
I was gonna say for the Chiefs, I mean, Xavier Worthy going out that early. We talk about Andy Reid game prepping and having all this time to prepare. I'm sure Xavier Worthy was a big part of that. Obviously with the Rasheed Rice suspension, so that kind of threw a lot of wrinkles and plays that they had scripted and stuff like that. And then, I mean Hollywood Brown, he had like a cool day, but like,
That man had 16 targets
but
and
like,
99.
I'm sure they weren't expecting to have.
16 targets.
Yeah, he had
Yes.
16
What
targets.
else are they gonna throw the ball
That's
to?
nasty.
Yeah, so
But that's still nasty.
That's the
That's
other. That's the other
nasty
point I was
shit.
getting into.
Some shit I
Like,
used to do. That's
bullshit.
shit I
Yo.
used to do.
No, literally. But that's the other point I was getting into. Like, they don't want to give Hollywood Brown 16 targets. Like, I'm sure they didn't want to, involve Juju Smith-Schuster that much in that game. But, they kind of had to pivot as soon as, Xavier Worthy went out. I mean, he's a small guy, and you get hit like that. So, by your
I
own
think they
teammate
should
at
be on
that.
the phone calling every team up for a running
They
back.
should. Oh, yeah. Oh,
That running game
I
with
seen a
Pacheco and
tweet.
Kareem Hunt is really nasty.
I seen a tweet. It was like the Chiefs got to stop that that not having a running back shit.
Yeah.
Like, they got to stop. Like, they got to go get a dude.
Somebody.
Because they've been getting away with it for
Shoot, they
years.
should have called for Tank Bigsby, who's now in Philadelphia.
Oh bullshit. I mean,
I feel like he would have just fit the same
he
category.
would've.
Yeah, he's better than Isaiah
I get
Pacheco
it,
and
but it's
Kareem
like
Hunt.
I don't know if
he
he's
not
Pacheco.
he not legit,
He not
bro.
workload back.
He not like he not like Jordan Mason's better than Tank Big.
Jordan Mason,
So like
dog.
They tried to get it. They drafted Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the first round a few years ago.
Over
They-
Jonathan
that
Taylor.
dude not even a running back, bro. He like 5'8", bro,
Yeah,
5'7".
Let's say that.
But
he not
I
every down
think to
back.
the point I made earlier, though, like with all the injuries and the guys being suspended, it's going to take a minute for that offense to settle into gel. And I think the consistency there is just going to be the reason why. I think it's going to be too late in the season. Well, not for them to finally gel, and then down the stretch, you're going to have those premier games where it's just like you're going to have to win these games for seeding purposes, obviously. That's really why I don't think they're going to win the West. It's just like Rasheed out for 6 weeks. We don't know what Xavier Worthy's day to day. So then when they all get back, it's like how long does it take that offense to gel? And if the run game still isn't good, are we just gonna settle in on the pass game and like force them to run the ball, which we're cool with? So I just don't know what the offense is gonna look like.
Their next 5 games: home against Philly, at New York, home against the Ravens, at Jacksonville, home against the Lions. What do you see their record after those?
You said, say that again.
Home against
Philly?
the Eagles,
Loss,
at Giants,
At Giants.
wins,
home against the Ravens,
loss, 1
at
and 3,
Jaguars,
2 and 3.
home against the Lions.
Shit.
You said that was 5 games?
Yeah, that's the next 5 games. Those are all the games Rasheed
They
writes
gonna
out
beat
for.
New
They'll
York.
be 3-3.
Shit, I'm going 2 and 4.
I give them 3-3, 4-2.
I was about to say, I think they can win 3 of those games.
I can see them. Like the only game I'm gonna take the Lions game as a loss for them, but they could win that game.
Nah, they gonna
so
beat
I'm
the
teetering
Lions.
between.
I'm not even about to pencil them in as losing to the Eagles. I'm not ready to just say that.
Same. Even though, like,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about it more, obviously, on Friday's show, but, well, Saturday for them, but on Friday's show, but I understand, like, the Chiefs kind of play into what the Eagles want to do. They're going to run man coverage because that's just what they do when A.J. Brown should eat, but I'm sorry. I don't trust Jalen Hurts, man. I just don't trust that guy to read the defense, and I think it's going to be a good game with them in Philly this week.
I actually like people being low on the Chiefs. Like, I like that public
They
perception.
like it too. I mean, it was low on them 2 years ago when they won the Bowl.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, yeah.
Garnett said on
Oh
his
my
TikTok.
God, bro. I'll never
And somebody asked
forget
him,
that.
does he watch football?
Yeah, I said it was after I think they lost to somebody. I think they lost to the Packers on Sunday Night Football, and I made a TikTok talking about like they're still gonna go to the Super Bowl. I'm not worried. Dude told me I talk like Colin Cowherd. Another dude told me.
Wait, didn't somebody
go
say
watch
Texans
football.
49ers?
Oh yeah, somebody did say Texans 49ers in the comment section. Like, it was a lot going on, but yeah. And the other primetime game.
Oh God.
The Minnesota Vikings
He better parade
took
this
down the
shit.
Chicago Bears. Me and Mike had a chicken sandwich bet on that game. Vikings won 27-24. Was not the prettiest game. J.J. McCarthy threw a nasty pick six to former Cowboy Nashawn Wright, who I didn't
he's
even know
not
was still
good.
in the NFL. And
don't
Chicago
know,
came
Mike.
out there. They looked good during the first scripted.
Shit, you don't know.
Bro, I don't think he's good either. I've been saying that for a while, but as the game went on, he looked more and more comfortable.
You know what I said on the pod? He wanted to show us what he made of.
Yeah.
He did in the fourth quarter.
157 to 3 touch showed us what he
I'm
made
about to
of.
say, when it
He
mattered,
had a great fourth quarter.
that fourth quarter, I mean, because they got to think about it. First 3 quarters, he basically a freshman
He is.
for Ohio State playing in Texas on the road.
He is.
That's a hostile environment. I mean, then you got to think about the crowd was loud as hell. So that's hard to settle in. But as he started
man.
settling in, I mean, you
He
can
looked
tell.
good.
As soon as he
Might
found his
say
groove, he
he
found
looked
his groove.
good.
He started
Hey.
grooving.
He
It's
looked good in the fourth
yeah.
quarter. Obviously, you can't excuse the first 3 quarters because the first 3 quarters are still what it was. It was bad football.
Yeah.
But when the running game started to get going, because it's not like it was just
Ding, ding, ding. When the running game started to get going, it wasn't him, bro.
I never
the running
said it
game
was
finally
him.
opened up everything for him,
But he
bro.
doesn't need to be a superstar for this team to be good. That was my whole entire
All right,
point.
bro.
Is
Hey,
he does
man.
not need to be a superstar.
threw
I
it.
understand you draft a quarterback in the top 10, but they was not drafting Josh Allen. They knew that. They knew they weren't drafting a Josh
I'm
Allen or
about to
Lamar
say,
Jackson type of player.
Sometimes I think some teams are meant to have. Not every team has to have a
game-breaking
yeah.
quarterback.
Some teams need a
that
game-managing
dude.
Shout out
quarterback.
Kevin O'Connell, man,
Some-
and Brian Flores. They
He
would be
up-
better coached team. They made adjustments in the second half, and
Yeah,
that's what
that's
won them the
another
game.
thing.
I want.
And I think-
I still want to break down the context of what happened late in the third quarter because y'all acting like y'all didn't see the same thing I saw. Like y'all really acting like it,
You
bro.
talking about the hole? I know what you're talking about.
Yes, was that a hole? I sent y'all the clip earlier.
It
Did you
probably-
see the hold I'm talking
which
about? On
one?
Darnell Wright,
It was on
bro.
Darnell Wright. It was.
When he went down?
He
Yeah,
pancaked
yeah,
the
no,
man
no,
and they
I'm
called
about
a
to
hold.
say, yeah.
It was a hole. It wasn't
no,
a
no.
hold. It wasn't a hold.
That wasn't
But
a
the
hold.
Bears had other opportunities. to
No,
win the
they
game.
did. I understand that, but what I'm that's a pivotal point
I'm
in
about
the
to say,
game.
that's a big
No,
point.
what happened after that was a Caleb Williams incomplete. After that was a Caleb Williams intentional grounding. Then they had a 13-yard pass to Olamide Zaccheaus, and then Cairo Santos missed a 50-yard field goal. You're not telling me that they weren't about to put those guys away on that
I
drive.
did not know like Cairo Santos
No,
was
it
that
definitely
bad.
was.
Like they were literally because the play to where the hole was called, DeAndre Swift got to the 12. They were moving the ball at will. I literally made a TikTok on it, bro. They had a 9-yard run, a 13-yard run, another 13-yard run. They were about to put those dudes away, bro. But that hole literally that crushed the game, bro. Because after the missed field goal, they got the ball at the 40. They only had to go 60 yards down the field. So it's just.
I mean,
And I'm not excusing like the other drives, bro, and the other missed throws. Like Caleb Williams
Caleb did
started
miss a
off,
lot
he
of
started
throws.
off 10 for 10, and then went like I think he only completed like 40% of his passes the
He
rest of
missed-
the game. So I'm not excusing that.
missed
But
DJ Moore.
what I'm
He
saying
missed
is
him.
that
He
hole
need to
was,
find some time.
that hole was terrible, bro. Like that was the worst
Now, that's
holding
probably
call
what's
I ever
called
seen in
all week.
history,
Yeah,
bro.
because I mean, even O-line coaches, they teach you if you get a nigga down, you fall on him. Like you jump on the dude when he's down, and he didn't jump on him, but if he fully fell on it, probably wouldn't have called it. But even then, it still isn't the hole at the end of the day. I feel like that was like even the announcer said that John wasn't a hole because like I feel they should have challenged that, but they challenged a fumble early in the quarter, which I feel they shouldn't have challenged that in the first place. That was kind of like a waste of timeout, which kind of
For sure, I thought so too.
But
When I seen that, I was like, yeah,
There's
I
no-
think that
I'm
time
about to say-
they're gonna need that late.
Yeah,
I
And,
said
and,
that.
and then end of the game too, when they were down 3 and they about to start the last drive, you kick that ball out of bounds. I think that's the right thing to do. You know your kicker
But
can't get
Ben
it there.
Johnson also, yeah, he said. I mean, he said he told Cairo Santos to kick it out in the end zone. He said
Yeah.
that's
But
what he
I think-
told him.
I
I think you kick it out of bounds though. 'Cause
But
like,
Carlos Santos'
for
leg
sure.
is weak. I did not know it was
Kick it
that
out-
weak. Like
kick it
he's
out
one
of
of the
bounds,
worst
take
kickers
the-
post 50
yeah,
yards.
so kick it out of bounds, take the
Everything.
penalty. You still need 3 stops regardless.
Yeah, for sure.
Like kicking out of bounds, where they get the ball at, you can't let them get a first down regardless. So
I'm
kick
about
it
to
out
say,
of
'cause
bounds.
at that point, it
take the
doesn't
penalty.
matter. It's the difference between getting the ball back with 15 seconds and
Yeah.
50
And
seconds.
50,
Exactly.
yeah.
So
I
you
told my
can-
dad the same thing this morning because he didn't see the
So
game.
kick it out of bounds, take the penalty because you're gonna if they get a first down regardless, they win the game. So you're gonna have to stop them 3 straight plays.
What blew me is when I woke up, my dad said, "Put some respect on JJ McCarthy's name." I'm not doing that, bro.
had a
He's
good
not good,
fourth
bro.
quarter.
Bro, he threw 20 passes, bro. 20 more passes than us 4 sitting here, bro.
You don't have to.
Bro, no. Listen to what I'm saying, bro.
get it.
Bro, it's the NFL. You throw 20 passes, bro. It's no way you're good, bro.
I never.
He a rookie, though.
I don't think I ever came
First
on here
game.
once
We
and
gotta
said.
stop doing that.
But I don't think
It's
I
the
ever
first
came on here
game.
once, and correct me if I'm wrong, and say JJ McCarthy.
No, go
is
pull up
good.
on your phone how many passes Bo Nix threw in his first game. I have to know.
I don't have my
I have to
phone.
know,
Hey,
bro.
Brian, let me get my phone.
I have to cause we can't be
That
saying
first game
stuff
against-
like
no,
that.
That
bro.
first game against
I know-
Seattle, I
I
We can't
definitely
be
Yeah,
saying that.
saw that, John.
I'll do you one better. Cam Warrior, I think he threw like how many passes he throw?
I remember that Broncos Seattle game week 1 last year.
28. Okay,
20 passes.
28. I mean,
He threw 20
Bo Nix
passes.
threw 42 in the
and
start.
Garnett telling me, well, Justin Jefferson is quarterback proof. No, he's not. JJ McCarthy sucks, bro.
Well, I mean,
He's not good, bro.
Justin Jefferson did score a touchdown.
He did.
He
But
was
he-
quarterback proof. Bro, my whole thing is I never once came on here and said JJ McCarthy is going to be great, and that's the reason why the Vikings are going to be good. I've always said it's because of Kevin O'Connell and Brian Flores, and what they do, they
What I'm
coach one
saying
hell of a
is
game.
They shouldn't have won that game because of what I just told y'all. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, I mean, shit. Justin,
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I
bro.
agree with that. I don't think he won them the game, but he pulled through and
No,
needed
I'm-
them. to
yeah, I
play.
mean,
When they
I
needed
give
him
credit.
most,
I
he
give
was
credit
there.
when credit is
Threw
due,
a
but
strike to the end zone to
I don't-
Justin
I don't
Jefferson.
think he's
threw
good,
a, threw
bro.
A, wheel route to
Aaron
Aaron
Jones
Jones
in
and
the
rushed one
corner.
in himself.
Yeah,
He settled in,
I'm about to say he
and
made
they
the
play
plays
Atlanta
in the
this
end
week
of the
at
night.
home.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens this week, man.
dude's not good.
I do think that.
You're not tricking me, bro.
I'm not trying to trick you.
I'm not
I've never
feeding you
once
into
said
this,
he was
bro.
good.
Come on, bro.
Did I say he was good? I don't think I
Nah,
ever said that.
I think we all in the accord that he's not good.
And he could be good by the end of the season.
But
No
I
part
do
about it.
think-
He could be
I'm
solid
about to
by the end of
say-
the season.
I won't ever write nobody off because at the end of the day, he had a whole.
They might not write back.
Yeah, bro, Geno
It's too
Smith.
late. I already wrote,
But-
bro. I'm
I'm gonna say this
He threw
about
20
Caleb.
passes, bro. Bro, in the first half, he didn't have a completion over 8 yards until like the half was about to end, bro.
It was
You know,
clear
that
he
shit was
rattled.
nasty.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and
Yeah.
lie. It was clear he was rattled in the first half, but when he settled in, he played well.
He looked
and
good.
then he's gonna have a better game against
Boy
Atlanta
looked
this week.
good.
I promise he will.
Boy looked good in the fourth quarter. I say Caleb looked terrible second half. I think it was the play calling.
I don't even
Wholeheartedly.
think. Nah, bro. It
was
was not.
missing- he was
It was
missing
not the
throws.
play.
But
No,
I'm
that
saying,
that throw to DJ Moore.
bad.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That
he
John
was
was bad.
I mean,
the
he missed.
one he missed that was gonna be in the end zone, and then the one he just threw him a hospital ball in
And
the
then,
middle. It was
and,
like
then,
two he threw.
and he was missing.
Nah,
he
you
was
know
missing
what?
the reads too because DJ Moore
I'm
don't
about to say,
corner route.
yeah, I'm about to say
He's
maybe
missing
it
the
wasn't the
reads.
play calling, but I think Caleb need to be more comfortable throwing across the middle.
You know
1-8.
that looked like that Tim Tebow throw in that video.
Now somebody did say on TikTok, Ben Johnson needs Caleb Williams to be more like Jared Goff, and I kind of like.
Agree.
I agree with that.
The
Even though
mo- yeah.
the off schedule stuff was great, especially in the first half, especially in the first drive. It
That
was almost like
sideline
everything
jump,
was off
that
schedule.
jump was a dot.
But until he gets better on schedule, the Bears will still be an
Yeah,
8-win team. Like
I'm about
I
to
said.
say because he wasn't reading defense well. Like they said, it even on the commentators, but it just looked bad. I mean, if you're gonna be an NFL quarterback, you want to be successful, you got to throw across the middle. It's just that simple. Everything they try to
You
do
got to make those throws.
was to the sideline. And after a while, the second half, they're like, you know what? Go to the sideline, nigga. We here.
And you
Throw
know,
across the middle.
and you know who Do you know who they said couldn't make those throws and made those throws this week, which made me proud? Justin Fields, man.
I know, man. I'm happy
We can
too.
go into the 1 p.m. games.
That's a good segue.
Justin Fields.
It's a great
bro,
segue.
They said he couldn't throw across the middle. They said he can't read the defense, and I feel like
He played really damn good.
he played amazing football.
Even
man.
though the Steelers secondary is like the unction, but
Hey,
he still played really good.
they still
Hey,
got
it's like the
Jalen
unction,
Ramsey.
but Jalen Ramsey, big play into the game, man.
Goddamn.
Steelers won this game 34-32. Justin Fields, like Jalen was saying, 16-22, 218 on the touchdown. Added 48 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Brees Hall's on my fantasy team had 100
Hey,
yards.
the Jets not gonna play any better than that this year. I kind of feel bad for those dudes.
Damn.
They're not scoring 30 points
Aaron
again.
Rodgers, who was my
Brees,
baller,
I promise
had
you
4
that.
touchdowns.
Brees,
DK Metcalf had 4 catches for 83 yards. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
boy.
That was a good. That was a
We
good
had,
game.
hey, we had a
Best game.
Jalen Warren touch. Shout out to Jalen,
Jalen
bro.
Warren, man.
I gave you, him, and Brian the parlay, bro.
Yeah.
I gave y'all free money, bro.
He did. I put $3 on that joint with me 50. So hey, that's
Damn,
free bread.
he couldn't drop the Jack in the jackpot group chat.
He asked in we had this
We're
other
gonna
group
add you
chat
to that
called
group
Back
chat.
Chasers,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
add you, bro.
Yeah, we'll add you to
He
that
literally
group.
said, "Who's going to touch?" He said, "No." He said, "Y'all got any plays?" I was like,
I was
Bill,
playing
Chase
everything.
Brown,
Yeah, he did.
Jalen Warren, and James Conner.
He said Bill.
Yeah, Bill was like plus 310 on DraftKings. I don't know if
I
he
had
was on FanDuel, but
I had a jump. I don't want to talk about it. I needed Gibbs to give me a touchdown. I would have had
I need
5K.
neighbors.
I would have hit for like another 1,200 if Jonathan Taylor scored, but Daniel Jones had 2 touchdowns on the
And
one.
then Gibbs got boxed.
The Steelers, they came out and they played better than I expected.
That was
Yeah.
that was a game I did not think would have over 40 points combined,
Yeah,
and
but-
they put up 60.
I
Yeah,
almost
me
took the
and
under.
Bink said 12-7, and I said 19-7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I-
that game.
that shit,
That
like-
game should not have been. That game was. I think it was the best game of the week. The 1:00 window. If I'm
Yeah,
not
it was some
mistaken,
pretty
yeah.
good games, but I don't know. I don't think either of these offenses gonna play this good.
No,
ever again
we're not
this
going to see
season.
this again, bro. This was a
But
novelty.
but
know.
we're more likely to see the Steelers
I'm
Yes.
about to say,
under Aaron Rodgers.
I'm
do it
about
more
to
than the
say,
Jets.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I definitely.
Caleb Johnson in that doghouse though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's in
I
that
just-
doghouse.
I got him
I don't. He only had.
I'm about
Did he
to
have 2
I'm
carries?
about to release him.
I literally
he
did
only
that this
hit
morning.
-2 yards though.
I did my waiver wire for my other fantasy league. I
I'm about,
literally
I'm
picked
about
up
to
another
release
running
that
back.
dude.
That was crazy.
Yeah, 1 carry for -2 yards. That was his only snap.
Man, that's ridiculous. But no, I definitely like the run game from the Jets though. That joint was nice. So seeing all 4 'cause
182
Justin Fields,
yards,
yeah.
4 yards a carry. And the thing is,
They
the
was
yards per
toting.
carry is down because they gave Braylon Allen like 3 carries inside the 1 yard line. They was getting Braylon Allen that touchdown.
And then even I think what goes unnoticed was like the inside the 20 decisions. Like when they got, I think it was fourth and some, and they had to call up a play and they kept it in Justin Fields' hand, RPO. I like that play call a lot. I think. I'm not gonna lie. I think that
Shout out Aaron Glenn,
this is
man.
going to be a corner.
Yeah, nah, shout out to him.
This is where they're just going to turn around, man. They just build around that. I think they finally have somewhat of a forward direction.
Yeah, they have an identity
Yeah,
for sure.
am I saying?
Yeah.
And I think it starts on the ground.
It's gonna be a tough
Strong
out
run
every
game.
week.
They can add to the offensive line. They can add
Yeah.
some pieces outside of Garrett Wilson. I think this is a good foundation for them to start at, and they would just build around that.
They get Buffalo this week though. That's gonna be a tough test. Tampa and Atlanta. Tampa wins this game 23-20. Baker Mayfield 17-32, 167 yards, 3 touchdowns. Obviously, Mike mentioned Emeka Egbuka, who was his hooper of the week. My fault. 4 catches, 67 yards, and 2 touchdowns. On Atlanta's side, Michael Penix played great. 27-42.
Yeah, he looked sharp.
298 at a touchdown. Drake London went out at halftime. Bijan Robinson had 100 yards and led the team in receiving and had a touchdown. Neither of these teams could get anything going on the ground, by the way. Bijan
Bucky
and
or
Bucky
Bijan,
Irvin
yeah.
both could not get anything done on the ground. But I think Atlanta found their guy, man. I truly think Atlanta found their guy. Penix looked sharp. Even with Drake London out, he still was making throws to Kyle Pitts, who might be his breakout season.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts looked all right.
Ray McLeod had a good game. Atlanta fans were trying to tell me about him.
Still
Darnell
no.
Mooney out
Still
there.
no Darnell.
Bijan Robinson, obviously, he had that long reception at the beginning of the game. And Tampa, on the other hand, I did not think Tampa was going to win this game.
I was gonna say, and Young Wei Koo sold the
Yeah.
bag.
I really didn't think Tampa was going to
Hey,
win
he
this
won
game.
my bag though, so I
Baker-
appreciate it.
Baker wasn't sharp,
I think both offenses didn't come out sharp,
but
honestly.
I feel like Baker specifically.
Yeah, no. I definitely expected more out of Tampa Bay offensively because, I mean, you heard the Raves in camp. I already knew Emeka Egbuka was going to be like that, but
Is it crazy that I was expecting a little more from Emeka Egbuka? Like he only caught 4 passes.
I think
He
it
only
was
had 4
I think it
He
was
only
the
had 6
offense in
targets,
general.
Yeah, like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I
Yeah.
expected like I just expected more targets,
'Cause
more
I think
everything.
if-
But like you said, Baker wouldn't shot.
Yeah, I think
so.
if the offense got going, if they got the run game going, that would have just opened up more for Emeka. Would have opened up more for Mike Evans. But the offense didn't get going on the ground, and I think it just stalled out, and they just did enough to what they can do to win.
Baker holds onto the ball for a long time,
He
and
do.
it kind of like it's kind of bad now because it's like Tristan Wirfs isn't out there. So when I see Atlanta's defensive line getting back on you, it's kind of like all right,
Hey, you know why though? They got 2 guys, man.
He did say it
Jalen
too,
Jr.
guys.
and Jalen Walker, and my thing for Tampa is like you got Houston next week. If James
And they
Jr.
lost
Jalen
last, and they
Walker
lost.
gonna
They
do
coming off a loss.
You know Daniil Hunter and Will
They
Anderson Jr.
screaming.
going
They
to
screaming.
I might pick the Texans. I ain't gonna
I say,
hold you.
but yeah, it just I expected more from Tampa Bay this game. Yeah, they got to win, but I expected more from that offense.
All right, we done with this? Y'all ready for the next game?
Yeah.
Bengals Browns. Bengals win 17-16. Like we mentioned earlier, the Browns kicker missed the kick for game. Joe Flacco threw 2 interceptions that were not his fault, and the Bengals offense looked like the Bengals offense. They could not get anything
Should have
going.
lost that game.
Miles Garrett completely wrecked this game. It was he had 3 straight pressures.
He was
on
my
3 straight
honorable
plays.
mention for a Hooper.
2
of the
sacks.
Yeah, that was crazy. Watching that on
Yeah.
red zone, it was like Miles Garrett again. Miles Garrett again.
like dead ass 3 straight plays. And the Bengals, I don't know what it is about early season Cincinnati.
I told you, week 1 Zach Taylor, bro.
Everything Zach Taylor.
Well,
Yo,
that's
shout
Zach
out
Taylor,
Fan Alive
TikTok.
Sports. He's a guy I follow on TikTok. I've been following him for a while. He made a TikTok about Zach Taylor. So they came out.
Hey, bro, that was the funniest
They
TikTok I done
came
seen
out-
in a minute, bro.
They came out and ran 13 personnel. So that's 3 tight ends, 1 receiver, and said it was they had to get a first down for game. And instead of playing to their strengths, they said let's hand the ball off to Chase Brown, 5'9", 200 pounds. Doesn't get nothing in the first play.
Oh, I saw. Yeah.
Second play, they come out. This time, same play, but this time we're pulling a guard. So now the guy who comes from the pulling guard just shoots the gap and
blows it up.
out of the backfield.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd down now. You thinking maybe we should do something. Jalen, you know what they did? Flip the play and ran to the other side and got stopped again. I don't know what be going on with Zach Taylor in his mind, but I don't know what be going on.
They should have lost the game.
They should have lost the
Should have
game.
lost
They
the
should
game.
have put in P-Ron. Wait,
That's true. Even if you need some
I'm
power
about to
runs,
say,
you got
put in
some
some
Andre
P-Ron.
back there. But in Cleveland's case, we're not gonna spend too much time on this game. But Joe Flacco got sold by Jerry Jeudy on that 1 interception, and then I think it was Cedric Tillman on the last one too.
think you owe people an apology. You told everybody that Jerry Judy was gonna have a field day.
Hey man,
Hey, he went. Wait, he
did
went
not
over
have
his
a field.
he went
yards.
over his yards.
He did. I took this over. He went over
He
his
shoulda-
yards
he
in
shoulda
the
had a field
dumbest
day.
way too.
He should have had a field day.
He didn't want to lateral that bitch. Bro,
He should have had a field day. That Cincinnati defense is not good. I'm saying the same thing when we come on a preview show. I'm gonna say take Brian Thomas's over this week because they got Jacksonville this week.
I told everybody to
Him
take
and,
his neighbors over.
him and Travis. Oh, my,
That's why I said I might be rolling with a lot of underdogs.
they
next
they
week.
about to go
Jacksonville
crazy.
underdogs.
They about to go crazy.
Next game-
Who they play?
They play the Jaguars.
Wait.
The Bengals play
Oh
Jaguars.
shit. Oh, good grief.
Next
Naked.
game on the slate: Dolphins and Colts. Colts win this one 33-8. Daniel, they're calling him Indiana Jones.
No,
That's hard.
No,
I ain't
that's
gonna
hard.
lie.
I ain't
That's
gonna lie.
actually
Yeah,
hard.
I fuck
So
with
they
it.
can't even call him Daniel. They're calling him Indiana Jones.
not buying into
This
it.
man was this is the first time. It wasn't even Brady and Manning who did it. This is the first quarterback since I believe 92.
Ever. Yeah.
Since 92 to have a touchdown on every single drive of the game.
And technically, since he didn't,
He didn't kneel the ball out.
yeah.
It happened on every single drive of the game.
How many
Not-
drives did he have?
7.
7. They scored on all 7 of them.
Touchdown?
No, points
Field
in
goal,
general,
field
points in
goal.
general.
Scores.
Yeah,
scores,
points.
scores.
Oh, I was about to see.
He threw 2 touchdowns and rushed for 2
They only
himself.
had like 33. Okay,
nah,
yeah, all right.
points in
My
general.
fault. He threw 1 touchdown and rushed for 2 himself.
I'm not buying into it.
Indiana
I
Jones.
just
That's
didn't know.
hard.
I just
That's
didn't know
hard.
how ass Miami
Me
was.
either.
Like I knew
Hey.
Miami was ass, but
You picked those dudes
I
last
know,
week.
bro,
Right, you might see. You the only nigga that picked them
like
too.
again, like I said,
Aiden
I
picked
knew,
him too.
Aiden.
Aiden went 6-10 on the picks this
bro.
week. That was
I
ridiculous.
knew Miami.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
He'll be on a Friday episode. He gonna clear his name.
I knew all the struggles Miami had. I know the offensive line was ass. I knew the DBs were ass. But goddamn, I thought they could put something together.
Yeah, I
Shit,
thought they would put points to the board at least.
something.
Bro.
At least try to keep the game.
Nah, and
Good
even the
reach.
points they put on the board, it was forfeit goal from the 12-yard line. They ran a swing pass to Devon
Like, bro, that shit was nasty.
Bro, I
to
think the
watch,
funniest
bro.
joint is the graphic. Whenever the Dolphins play bad, it's always like the worst possible quarterback. And it's just two of
It's just
everything,
two.
bro.
That shit
Bro,
was
I was-
nasty.
What about that Cam Bynum celebration?
Oh, that's
after
hard.
the pick?
Bro, this man threw a pick to Laiatu Latu. Like, that's who caught the second pick. Laiatu
I
Latu dropped
ain't
back
even
in coverage. He literally just dropped back. Tua just threw the ball straight to him. He caught it.
And I ain't gonna lie. I think I spoke about it on episode 1 where I was talking about when we had the league. Which damn, we haven't been in that league in a minute,
Y'all two got a game.
bro.
You got to
the
restore
Dolphins,
order
bro.
in that gym.
But like I said,
Restore
that
the feeling.
team can't like you can't rebuild that team. They're stuck in like, bro. They're probably the shittiest team to have to rebuild, bro.
They definitely
Their
are.
contract situation's ass, and they
yeah.
have nobody there. Like,
Trade Tyreek Hill.
I'm about to say Tyreek Hill will
Trade-
be
You got-
Please trade
Chief.
him to the Chiefs so
Going
he
back
can be
home,
useful
bro.
again.
I mean,
It just makes too
I mean,
much
if you,
sense.
I mean, what you could do is, I mean, I guess if I had to do it, I'll just trade Tua for whatever I can get for him, and then just tank, and then get a quarterback.
That's a future Steelers quarterback right there.
that cat.
Two?
Oh, God.
He going somewhere. That's a future state quarterback right there.
chill.
That cap penalty of hell.
Nah,
Just gonna have to do it, bro. You just
You
gonna
are
have to bite
like,
the bullet.
You are
fam.
gonna have to, but that team, bro, that team sucks. It's generally ass. I don't know if I'm gonna pick them to win another game this season. They gotta play like the Saints or some shit for me to pick them, bro. They're ass.
They do play the Saints November
Okay,
30th, my
okay.
dad's birthday.
Well, then,
Tua.
yeah,
In Miami, I might fade that
Okay,
jump.
then I'll take that game. But they're ass, bro.
You said two was a Seahawk.
He a Seahawk. Oh wait, no, they got Jalen Milroe.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking 2 over Jalen Milroe. That nigga sucks.
Shoot,
That nigga's ass, bro.
Both
I've lost
Bama
all faith in
quarterbacks.
that team. Tyreek Hill, go back to Chiefs, ring chase, and get retired, bro.
You
Fuck
know how
outta
the
here.
worst passing grade than Tua this week though.
Oh my fucking god.
We'll talk about that later. Somebody had a worse passing grade than Tua this week.
That
But,
nigga still came out with a win.
Panthers got smacked by Jacksonville this week, 26-10. If it wasn't for a late Chuba Hubbard touchdown, it would have been 26-3. It was an hour rain delay in this game. Jacksonville, they just didn't look inspiring, even though they had this good of a game. They could not get Brian Thomas Jr. involved. He had the lowest catchable target rate out of any receiver with over 5 targets. It was a little ridiculous the way Trevor Lawrence's accuracy is throwing to him rather than everybody else on the field. And yeah, I mean, even he threw an uncatchable ball on the screen pass to Brian Thomas Jr. I didn't even know that was possible. Like, I don't know what it is. I think he just hates that dude.
He don't want to take on the spotlight in Jacksonville, man.
Facts, bro. You gotta spread the love. You got a new shiny toy and give him the rock.
Yeah, and I do want to say something about Carolina. Though. T-Mac had a phenomenal game. Like, I don't
To
know
the
if y'all,
moon.
I don't know if y'all saw it, but like it was like 2 passes that he like was this close to catching. I'm like, he just converts those, man. He gonna be a problem.
Nah, he's nice.
He's gonna be a problem, bro. And you know who is a problem though? Bryce Young.
And not in a good way.
Yeah, he did not play good. He didn't play good. He
It's
threw
okay,
2
guys.
interceptions.
It's okay, guys. It's all right.
But I do think it's gonna be all right.
It's week 1.
I mean, it better be
I
alright.
think it's gonna be all right. They
T-Mac
got
on my fantasy team.
they
It
got
better be
Arizona
alright.
next week. I don't know how that game gonna go. They're 6.5 point dogs. They're not
Carolina?
Yeah,
What they at Arizona?
they're in Arizona next week.
Damn, they laying 6.5 again. Back to back
Honestly?
weeks.
Honestly,
That game could sneakily be a
that
shootout.
joint. I was literally about to
Sneakily
say
could be
that.
I'm
a
thinking
shootout.
that too.
Sneakily could be a
Because
shootout.
I could just see them like just warming up. Week 2, they need that. They don't want to
It
go
could
on
sneakily
2.
be a shootout. That
It's
game.
crazy. I'm saying this. That might be a must win for Carolina next week against Arizona.
Huh?
It might be a must win.
Yeah, I mean, for
Yeah,
teams like
I
that, you
about to
gotta
say
get
that.
wins where you can get wins.
Because I mean, at that point, you go 0-2 again for like the 6th year in a row. At that point, the narrative's like, okay, this is the same old Carolina. So I feel like
I picked them to win the division.
bullshit.
Yeah, I'm about to say you-
I think did I do too?
You had Atlanta.
Oh, I had like number 2 though.
Yeah.
You gotta get wins where you can get wins. I just think that's a spot where they can get a win. They have to do it. They have to get it, especially for a team like Carolina.
Well, anyway, I feel like we're pretty much done with this game. Las Vegas took on New England.
God.
Las Vegas won 20-13. Geno Smith had a good game, 24-34, 362 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Drake May, when he was kept clean, had a good game, but 30 of 47, 287, a touchdown and a pick. Both run games, another time where both of them couldn't get going. Brock Bowers got hurt in this one.
I got both.
Anybody got any thoughts?
I told y'all Raiders was gonna win.
You did say that, bro.
It was a
It
solid
was
game
it was
for
still
the
a good
first couple
game.
quarters.
Yeah, it was still a pretty solid game. I do think Gonzo being out was definitely key.
I got a problem with Josh McDaniels, coordinator for the Patriots. He did not dial up anything for Drake May to throw the ball down the field until the game was in the third quarter. And I just didn't understand that. Stephon Diggs did not look good this weekend either.
I ain't really people.
It looked like the only good receiver on the Patriots was
Keyshawn.
Keyshawn.
But what do
Lee.
you mean he didn't look good though?
Like his routes didn't look crisp. Like nothing.
He come back off a
He has come back off ACL injury.
Yeah, that's his first
I-
actual game.
live reps. Yeah.
So we'll see it, but
Week 1.
and the offensive line didn't look good either. When Drake was kept clean, he played good. But other than that, he looked like it's his like 10th game out there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
And
lie.
the run game needs
I
to
say that was one of the games that like I feel like
Yeah.
I overlooked this week. Like when I was looking at red zone and stuff. Like I didn't really see too much. I don't remember that much from that game.
I remember Genty scoring.
I didn't even see Genty score. I just like saw it because I don't parlay, but like, I didn't even see it. That game just got overlooked in my.
It definitely did.
for my
like,
yeah. Hey man, shout out the Raiders though.
Arizona took on New Orleans this week. The same score, 20-13. Kyler actually played pretty well, 21-29. He found Marvin Harrison Jr. deep
Thank God.
in this game. Trey Benson looked really good.
My God.
He looked like he might take the lead back from James Conner this year. We'll see. The Saints, on the other hand, I was confused by the fact that Alvin Kamara only had 14 total touches. You know who was a target hog,
They tanking.
though?
They gotta be tanking.
Jawan Johnson had 11 targets. It's like he was unleashed.
I
It
think
was
someone
weird.
said I saw it. It was like he like this close to being in Jared Cook territory. That's just random as hell. But like, shout out Jared Cook.
Yeah, Rattler threw the ball 46 times. It just seems like we're gonna see Tyler Shug at some point sometime soon. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, I don't know.
And
I don't
the
know.
worst part was
I don't know
New
what that
Orleans was
does.
in position to tie this game at the end, and then they just couldn't.
He put the ball on the money on that drive. There was a lot of drops.
Yeah.
Remind me of somebody else.
Dak Prescott.
No, I was talking about Calvin Ridley.
But I will say that Cardinals Saints game went exactly how I said it was gonna go. Kyler wasn't going to do too much. They was going to be able to run the football. It's going to get Marvin Harrison Jr. involved. I say all of those things.
I think the Saints hate Chris Olave.
I think
It was one play. It was a screen pass.
Yeah,
and
Will
Rasheed
Johnson whacked him.
Yeah, but Rashid Shaheed, like
Didn't
he
block
like
at all.
like he like faked like he was going for a route that turned around. It was just
Free
Will
guy.
Johnson smacking Chris Olave.
It was
And
a,
I'm like, what's he doing?
It was a tweet on Twitter telling me I'm gonna get the all concussion team loaded. And
They said it was a scheduled tweet when they said he's in the blue tent. I said, damn,
we're gonna
bro.
get that all concussion team and had
Man,
two and Chris Olave.
bro.
They gotta free that man now, bro.
Yeah,
Wait,
bro.
is it a contract year yet?
I don't even know.
It gotta be. It's for like year. It's
He
gotta
might
be
wanna
like
free
year
himself.
three or
Didn't they
four.
pick? Did they pick up his fifth year? I feel like they picked
he
up
might
his
wanna
fifth
free
year.
himself.
Right.
Then they picked up
Damn.
his fifth year.
He's stuck
Olave
in
to the Chiefs.
purgatory.
Actually, let me stop saying that shit.
Yeah, chill.
I ain't gonna lie, that sounds nice.
It makes sense.
That's
Olave to the Chiefs. I hate to see it, but
The
it makes
things-
sense.
Andy Reid would do with that, man.
That man just
You
got,
look sad over there when you said that. Like he a
I'm
fan of a
just
team in the
like-
AFC.
yeah, like
I'm
let me,
just
I gotta
like-
stop saying shit like that. 'Cause
I'm in awe.
He's a jet, man.
that would be nice too.
You know, going back, man, my boy Colston Loveland didn't get as much love as I wanted him to last night, man. There's a lot of
I
cold
feel you,
commit.
bro.
A lot of cold commit.
Yeah, you
I
know.
think also that's also Caleb not throwing the ball across the middle. I think a lot of Loveland is across the middle, and Caleb wasn't really.
I was gonna say I don't think Caleb read the field that well last night. Outside of that early 10 for 10 start, I don't think he read.
Nah,
the
I'm not
field
gonna lie.
that
That
well.
10 for 10 star, I definitely thought this nigga was about to be like OD that whole
Yeah,
game.
bro.
Like, everything he was
I-
throwing.
it just he just
Nah,
couldn't
he was
win,
looking.
bro.
Nah, he was
Bro,
looking like a
everything was-
surgeon,
everything
bro.
was
Bro,
on the money.
nigga could
Everything.
not-
I'm
He
like,
had
all right,
that
bro.
one
I was getting
strike.
sick.
That joint was like
I was getting
that,
sick of
bro.
that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was like, all right, bro, this can't keep going on, right?
I said he was so back, bro. As soon as I said that shit, he was like,
Nah, as soon as I said he was 10 for 10, he threw incompletion. I said in the chat.
and it was a bad completion too. It
Yeah,
was
that's
like,
it's like,
DJ
bro, what
Moore,
you doing,
Like,
bro?
Then he got too happy.
I wish
fool.
y'all saw my face when Deshaun Wright got that pick six last night.
Bro,
Bro, because I'm in Chili's watching the game, and it's just on the TV. Don't worry about it. That was just on the TV, right? And I'm just looking, and my face just went like these. Because Mike's in here texting a group chat. He's on my ass talking about bear down and all this other stuff for like 3 quarters in a row. And I can't say nothing because the Vikings were getting their ass.
This
busted
nigga
for
popped
3
up in the
quarters.
group chat as soon as shit started going the other way. Like, bro, that nigga just spawned. He spawned on some random shit. Like, it's not even like, I think it was like, he just
Mike was
some random.
talking about some- Mike was talking about some, I'm sick. I just laughed at them.
Yeah, like, he spawned on some random shit, bro.
He shut out the Vikings,
That's
man.
not a
But the
game.
last 1 p.m. game, the Commanders took down the Giants 21-6.
Left hand up.
I was actually at that game, man.
Jaden Daniels,
You saw
19
Malik
to 30.
Neighbors?
I got to see Malik Neighbors, man. I saw him get a catch. So like, that's my guy, man. I was so deep in enemy territory. I never been to a game before, but I'm like actually like working this jump. So like I'm like in the cesspool
Yeah.
of this red and burgundy and gold. And
What they have you doing?
I'm cooking.
Oh.
Yeah, well I ain't
hell
cooking.
no.
I'm just serving the food, bro.
That's how.
my own business. It's some smooth
Nah,
shit.
that's how I felt.
That's
My mom
tough.
got season tickets, so I be going there. I think the first thing I went to was a Commanders Titans game. And I'm just there. I'm like, damn, we're around a bunch of Commanders fans. Like,
Yeah,
I can't
bruh.
say
I
shit.
can't, 'cause,
that
like-
go against these niggas.
And then when they
I can't
won,
wait.
bro,
I'm there Christmas, bro.
that stadium was erupting. And then like when Debo
them
got a
Terry
touchdown,
Chance, them Terry Chance be OD.
I was out there for the touchdown, and then everybody around me just like I'm like in the middle of this jump. I'm like, oh shit, my uncle come over there. He tried to dab me. I'm like, nigga, I'm a Cowboys fan, fool.
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Being in that stadium, like, it do turn you into a fake Commanders fan. Like, I'm
It's
just,
just like,
I told him,
dude,
I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna
yeah.
go just to watch football and shit. But like, They be having some like inspiring games,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
They be
It
inspiring.
make you feel like hopeful.
You can't hate on
It's Jaden Daniels, bro.
It's
JD5
niggas.
effect,
Bro,
bro.
it really
the
is
things
Jaden
he's
Daniels
done for the
because-
city, bro.
Bro,
is just like-
restore new hope
Nah,
into
cause
the
like
city,
I
bro.
can't go there and hate on them niggas until they play us after Thanksgiving. Then I'm gonna hate on them.
I'm in class with a Commanders and a Packers fan. Obviously, they was talking about the game that's about to happen on Thursday. And the girl's a Commanders fan. She goes, "Well, with JD5 on the center, anything's possible." I'm like, they actually
true.
believe
That's
it.
facts.
It's true.
It's
That's
facts.
It really
Nah,
is
because
possible.
basically same situation of talking. And they was like, "Oh yeah, this is like JD5. This is JD5." I was like, "Y'all know anybody outside of JD5?" I was like, "Nah, I was really watching football."
We was in today.
Oh yeah,
And talking about some.
JD5.
Jaden Daniels.
yeah. Like, that nigga really
Because
like.
he was like,
Didn't I say yeah? I was like, people are Commanders fans that never been. I said that earlier. I was like, people Commanders fans that never been Commanders fans
Yeah,
ever
man.
because
Like,
of
Shout out Jaden Daniels.
Bro, the
man.
attention. I'm saying the attention that nigga brought back to DC football is definitely like ridiculous. Like I knew people that were Commanders fans, but niggas are actually like
really
I said
proud.
I said it to
Like,
y'all. Like that nigga made my mom buy season tickets. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
you don't
bro,
even watch
they
football.
like-
And now she like tapped into it. So I'm like, the impact he had, like
This shit he
shit
Yeah.
crazy.
Trey Johnson up next, bro. Trey Johnson gonna bring back DC basketball. He ain't gonna bring it back.
It's a little different sport over there.
But anyway, on the other side, Russell
He
Wilson
gonna-
played
Bro,
bad.
but before we go, at best he gonna be Bradley Beal when they was getting their ass beat.
Hey!
That nigga was dropping 30, and they was still getting their ass
Still
beat.
getting beat.
On the other side, though, Russell Wilson
Ass.
had
Ass.
Brian Daboll questioning the media.
Ass.
They asked him, it wasn't a guarantee they would start this week
Ass.
against Dallas. Like,
I don't care about the pressures, bro. I don't care about none of that shit.
We had real dogs like Javon Kinlaw getting back there.
No, they was getting back there.
D Payne got back there. Dorrance
nah, it was
Armstrong had a
TikTok-
sack.
It was a it was a TikTok pause. Wait, hold on.
That's nasty, man.
Yo, it was a TikTok and it said D-Paid every time it was a contract year. Y'all know that video of that old ass nigga singing March Madness?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yo, bro.
Try to fool like it wasn't 7.
Bro, no. Bro, I saw that TikTok, bro.
Jalen just reposted
Bro,
that
I saw
shit.
that TikTok is like, bro, it was only like 10K likes, bro. I did not expect that shit to blow up like that.
Like it wasn't 7. Fucking niggas can't touch me.
Ever since I reposted that TikTok, I swear to God, I've seen that shit every single day since then,
that
bro.
TikTok is hilarious, but they said that's D-Paid every time it's a contract year.
Hey, man, he know when to get his money, but
real.
Russ is ass. Ever since that nigga stole $250 million from my damn team, he's been ass, and that's the karma he gets.
You know who else is ass? Bo Nix. The Broncos took on the Titans on Sunday, 20-12. He had the worst passing grade of the weekend. He looked horrible this week. So Jalen, we're gonna start with you. How you feel about the Bo Nix
And would you still die for him?
I never said I would die. Yo, free this narrative that I ever said I would die for Bo Nix, bro. Hey, here this nigga, go ahead dick ride it. Go ahead dick ride it. You popped out your room to dick ride it. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I just want to hear your take on both.
All right, I'll give you my take. So we're gonna start with the whole game in general. First drive was amazing. That first drive was amazing. Like I'm like, and I'm seeing new things
so
that
amazing.
I
They only
didn't
got
see.
3 points.
I didn't see from your team lost, nigga.
Shoot, our first drive we scored a touchdown.
Y'all
Our
lost
second drive
the
we
game.
scored a
But
touchdown.
you know who scored that touchdown though? Javonte Williams, former Bronco. Anyway, y'all lost the game. First drive was amazing. I was seeing things I didn't see. Like I never thought I would hear a Bo Nix cadence get a nigga to draw off sides. I didn't see that a lot last year, so I like the improvement of that.
He did that?
Yes.
Someone allowed that?
Caleb
Yes.
did that too.
Someone was that on
Hot 2.
Nah, he doing that shit. But it's ugly 'cause that nigga only does that fucking cadence when we're about to sneak the ball. That shit is so ugly. He did that shit a bunch last year. But Bo Nix, he did a lot of things, bro. I think, and this is my general.
He can't even get his words
This
out.
is I know exactly what I'm about to say. My general observation from that game is that nigga let the media dictate that football game, bro. That nigga, I don't know what made him feel like he had to be an off script, make plays with his arm. Why he just started doing shit that he didn't need to do, bro. Like nobody told you to go out there and force throws, bro.
Auburn,
what
Bo
the
Nix.
media kept saying was that his running ability allowed his arm to showcase, bro. That nigga was not looking to run the football. Like that second interception was dumb as hell. He should have just ran the football. This nigga decided to run out there and throw a ball straight to a DB, bro. Like the ball didn't float nowhere near close to the receiver. It was ass, bro. He just did a bunch of shit that he wasn't like he
We
wasn't.
replace O-line and OC with media. This you right now?
No. He just did a bunch of shit that he didn't need to do, bro. He was forcing passes. He was doing shit all stripped. That's not his game, bro. Stick to what worked. being on time, being accurate, letting your legs open up your arm. Like, that's the shit that won us games
Sound
last
like
year,
JJ
bro.
McCarthy, bum ass.
Hey,
That's what that shit
bro,
sound like.
that's what I'm saying, bro. He could be a game manager, bro. There's nothing wrong with that shit, bro. You coming out there thinking you
I
gotta
just
be
don't
off
think it's
script.
cool to draft game managers
Hey,
in
bro.
the first
First
round,
round,
bro.
yeah, that's third.
That's really my criticism
Especially in
on
the
both
top
of
10.
them.
Okay, I can understand that. Like, it's not. Okay.
Seventh round,
Seventh round for
But
Mr. Irrelevant.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, the shit he did that's not him, bro. Like, I don't know who he was trying to be or who he was trying to prove. Like, I understand taking the next step, and I wanted to see him do that, but do it within.
They got film.
But do it. No.
They got film on
If
that
you watch the
board.
film, that was the shit, bro. He doesn't.
TikTok and
He doesn't do that shit, bro.
Hey, I meant to say last night.
He does not do that shit, bro.
I meant to say late last night. I saw that Cortland Sutton touchdown, and I see why you was like that in the chat.
Yeah,
that joint was nice.
It was just pump, fake, and go. That's the shit that nigga's good at, bro.
Yeah,
being
nah,
on time, being
yeah.
accurate, bro. Not forcing the pass, not rolling out the pocket just to throw some dumb shit. That pick he threw to Cortland Sutton was dumb as fuck, bro. Like, I get it. You want to try to force the ball. I get it to an extent, bro. Like, that whole first half, you should have known, all right, bro, I'm going to get back on target. I'm going to get back to just getting the ball out, letting my guys run after the catch. We barely ran any screen plays to Marvin Mims or Troy Franklin. And I think a little bit of the knock goes to Sean Payton, too. I don't like the game he called either.
The OC did it again.
I don't like the game he called, bro. Like, it was a lot of personnel things that were going on. We couldn't line up for shit. Every time we lined up, it was only like 10 seconds left to get the snap ball. It was a bunch of shit that I don't understand why we ran. It was week 1, bro. Like, you want to try shit because we played the Titans, but that shit not gonna help us get to the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. No, they were trying. No. We were trying shit out there, bro. We came out there in the empty set and was fucking 5 receivers on the field. We don't do shit like that, bro. And we don't have receivers just to throw a screen to niggas that don't block. Trent Sherfield had 2 holdings on the fucking
year
screen
2
pass.
Bo
We don't
Nix.
do that shit, bro. It was a bunch of shit that we don't do. So I feel like next week when we play the Colts, get back on schedule. Stop having this nigga go out here and try to be Patrick Mahomes, bro. You're Bo Nix. Be Bo Nix, bro. Be Bo Nix.
You look
Don't
like
be nobody
Auburn Bo
else. Be
Nix.
Bo Nix, bro.
On the
All
other
right,
side,
cool. I was gonna say, speaking of the Colts, their AFC South counterpart, the Texans, played the Rams.
we was done with the game.
They lost.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
I'm.
something about Cam Ward, but,
Oh, I mean, you want to say what you want to say? He looked all right.
he looked alright.
Yeah, he looked cool. Like he showed me like he gonna be good.
The tendencies are there.
Yeah, that's what it showed me.
Tendencies are there. He has no team around him. The tendencies are definitely there, though.
You can segue into it.
And now we can segue into the Rams defeating the Houston Texans 14-9. I think the Rams gonna be good, man. I think the offense just gotta come along, but Jalen's got
Devontae
Kyron Williams got in the
Adams.
box.
Yo, we gotta go to that game, bro.
Devontae Adams gonna be cool, bro.
He gonna be cool. I think he had 4 catches, but
I ain't gonna
like,
lie, I thought that nigga was about to die when I saw that hit.
it was a nice 4 catches though.
I thought he was about
Yeah,
to
Nah,
die.
that
He'll
hit
take-
on
he'll
DJ
take-
Moore was nasty.
I'm about to
too.
watch the film
He should have died.
on those 4 catches.
Puka Nacua looked really good, but when does Puka Nacua never look really good? The Texans offensive line, man. I pray
That shit nasty.
CJ
bro.
Stroud doesn't get hurt, but I'm looking at this game. He gonna get hit so much this year, and it don't even be his fault. And team just gonna start doubling Nico like how the Rams were, and it
This guy be Jaden Higgins, bro.
yeah. And then he caught a pass, and Kobe Durant took it out of his
Literally
hand.
snatched it.
Like
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
was
that might be
crazy.
the most not his fault pick I've ever seen.
Snatch block pick, makes
Like,
He had
it
the
was
ball
re-
snatched by Kobe Durant.
Yes,
Kansas legend.
Yes.
Kansas legend, bro.
yes. He got the ball snatched out of his hands by Kobe Durant. Other than that, that run game, it has a lot to do with the offensive line, but it's just nasty.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. The whole time
And Joe Mixon might be
I
out
didn't
for the
even
season.
see a Nick Chubb carry.
He was the one carrying the ball.
I didn't but I'm saying I physically did not see Nick Chubb carry the ball once. Like every time I saw that game, it was literally just CJ Stroud just running for his life.
Yeah, Nick Chubb had 13 carries. He had 60 yards. He had 13 carries for 60 yards, as long as it's
That's
13.
solid.
But,
Hey,
Yeah.
2 4s like Nick Chubb.
but there's a reason why they didn't run the ball that much. I will say that. In a close game. The game was always close. The whole time. But, another NFC West team. 49ers took on another NFC West team, the Seattle Seahawks. It was an interesting game, man.
Aiden's guy, right?
Yeah, we will
Aiden's
get to that. But
guy.
this was the only game. So obviously, it's not just us 4 on this podcast. We got 3 other members. All 7 of us picked 6 games, the entire same, and it was Pittsburgh, New York. I sent it in the group chat. It was Pittsburgh, New York, Cincinnati over Cleveland,
Denver over Tennessee,
Denver over Tennessee,
Arizona over New Orleans.
Arizona over New Orleans. I said Pittsburgh over New York. Jaguars over Panthers, and the last one was Seattle over San Fran. And Seattle obviously lost this game, but I don't think they should have.
I don't
It
think
was
so
it was
either.
multiple decisions that I didn't like. It was like 3 minutes left, and it was 4th and inches, and they were up 10. It was 10-10. I was just like, go for it, because why are we playing for a field goal right here? Like, it's fourth and inches.
Where were they at?
They were damn near. They were close to the red zone. I don't know the exact.
So why would?
But they was like the 27. The farthest back they could have been was like the 35. It was not that far, and they decided to kick a field goal. Obviously, they made it, but I'm like, you're giving Brock Purdy. Well, I understand it wasn't good that day, and I understand you can trust your defense, however much you trust your defense, but.
If that's my defense, I'm trusting them for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's more trusting them to go for it rather than kicking the field goal.
No, exactly. I would have been like, if we don't get it, fuck it.
Well.
Our defense gonna get the ball.
I was like,
back.
we already had 2 interceptions at that point. Brock Purdy did not look sharp, but I understand it's no Ayuk, no Jawan Jennings. George Kittle got knocked out in the first quarter of that game.
Shout out Ricky Pearsall now.
Ricky Pearsall had a.
What they say? Wait, did the Tariq Woolen was racist?
No, they said Tariq Woolen run a 4-2. It was a Seattle fan on Twitter. He said Tariq Woolen run a 4-2, and he getting beat on deep balls by somebody who got shot last year. I was like,
Nah, I saw that. It was that Tariq Woolen cussing that face mask.
Yeah,
and then they had that bust down Rolly Avalanche in the background. That shit took me out.
He got bagged on by a practice squad tight end for game. Like it was a rough outing for Tariq Woolen.
They got another joint. It's Cooper Kupp, but it's Jake
Paul.
Paul. That's Joe Fry.
Seattle should have won this game though. I don't think it sounds crazy because I know how hard I was not defending Sam Darnold on the episode that got lost, but they didn't let him be Sam Darnold at all. Like they didn't let him throw the ball down the field besides one play to Jason on the final drive, and it got there. Other than that,
Thought JSN looked good.
Other than that, it was a lot of just short stuff. Everything was short. And I'm like, even Clint Kubiak, even when he was in New Orleans for the first 2 weeks, everything was deep. Everything was throwing the ball deep. But they just, like I said, they don't have that burner to run that offense. So it's gonna be a tough year for them.
You know what I just thought of when you said that?
What?
I don't know what just clicked in my head, but I thought about one of those mad franchises we had, and I think I had the Seahawks one time. And I just randomly, I was thinking like, oh, who could they give for like speed guys? I just remember I got Marquise Goodwin for that.
I knew you was about to bring up Marquise Goodwin.
And that
You had the Seahawks in a franchise?
Yeah, it was random, some random ass shit. And I remember the first thing I did was go get Marquise Goodwin.
Yo, they need to trade for Chris Olave.
Him and Jackson Smith and Baji.
How much are they paying Cooper Kupp?
Bro, they gave that man a bag.
I was gonna say they gave him a bag.
13, I think it was.
I'm pretty sure he got most money.
Because I think our offer was like 10. He went to the bag.
Yeah.
So the last game of the weekend we haven't got into, the Lions took on the Packers. And I made a TikTok about this game. The Packers won this 27-13, but if you watch the game, it was not close. The Packers came out and scored in their first 3 possessions. It was so sick because, like I said, I said this in the TikTok on my page. Like, the first 2 plays, first of all, the Lions' interior offensive line got no push, and they stopped Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Then I believe it was a swing pass to Jahmyr Gibbs that just got stopped because they have Edgerrin Cooper who can run sideline to sideline. And then, you know what happened on third down? Micah Parsons checks into the game, and he pushes Penei Sewell back into Jared Goff's lap. And, yeah, Jared Goff, his average depth of target was 4 yards this game. He was not throwing the ball down the field at all, mainly because they couldn't protect him. And even when they did throw the ball down the field, it wasn't connecting to Jameson Williams. Amon-Ra St. Brown had a few catches, but this team is missing Ben Johnson severely.
Yeah. I think I took them to win against the Packers.
Yeah, but you took them to win more because everybody else was taking the Packers.
Yeah. Like I didn't think they was going to win the game at all, especially if Michael Parsons played. I didn't see a lot of the 4 o'clock games, really, most of the games, because I was driving back where I was at work most of the day, but, like, when I look at the shit after that joint look terrible.
Yeah.
Like, you think it's week 1 that I was about the coordinator, they're going to look terrible. Like, they don't.
I think Jared Goff's is, I wanted to ask you, I think Jared Goff's a system
Yes.
quarterback.
Oh, definitely is.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think so too. He's only shined in a McVay system and a Ben Johnson system.
Had 19 touches for 29 total yards.
Yeah.
I heard he had like 10
catches for 30 yards. Yeah.
No, yeah.
The most in
My
history.
fault. Yeah, no.
The most
was
in
so
history.
sick.
19 touches. I said
Yeah.
that's 40 yards. 19 touches.
I mean, it's
40
just like,
yards.
bro, any drive that looked promising just got ruined. It was, whether it was a sack, whether there was a penalty. It was just like, bro, it was no moving the ball. And the only time they scored a touchdown was
on the last drive of the game
ridiculous catch
by Isaac Tesla.
Yeah, that was it. Like, there's nothing promising there. Run game, which you would try to establish, couldn't get established. I don't even remember if Amon-Ra put on a jersey that game. I barely saw him. Like,
He came in with that fuck Green Bay shirt, though.
yeah, and got fucked. Literally. Like, that was a nasty game. But for the Packers, hey, took care of business. That's what you're supposed to do. That's a division opponent. Take care of business. And they haven't even unlocked their full potential yet. That was week 1 with the injured Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Micah Parsons played 30 snaps, had a sack and 2 pressures.
Unfortunately,
It wasn't even.
I felt like
That wasn't
watching that
even
game. It
a
made me
full
feel
game.
like
It
I
hurts.
texted in the group chat. I said I don't know how Brian did watching Luka play for the Lakers because I don't.
Yeah,
Like-
bro. Like when you, it's like seeing your ex, but like the ex that you was gonna marry, bro, and then she with this new nigga, and like you, damn, Micah Parsons, bro. Like
I feel him though.
Like, I'm not even wording this right, but like, bro, Micah Parsons though. And he wearing that one in that fucking blue and green and
Bro,
yellow.
he got
which
that
is
sack and
nasty. One, like, ugh.
No, that's not supposed to be you. But Jordan Love look good. Y'all know that's my guy. But yeah, we got one more game to talk about, and that's the Thursday night game that's coming up this weekend. Washington's taking on Green Bay. How y'all feel this one? I mean, Mike, I'm gonna start with you since you're the resident Commanders fan here,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really good game, really close game.
and give us a score prediction.
Okay. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game. Interested to see, Dan Quinn's defense against Matt LaFleur's offense. Obviously, we know Matt LaFleur's gonna want to establish the run
We know what happened in the
with
playoffs,
Josh
we saw that.
Jacobs. We've seen that movie again. So, but this time, I think it's gonna be a little different. I'm actually picking the Commanders to win this game. Haven't won in Lambeau. I told you yesterday. I haven't won in Lambeau in 39 years. I think it's just the JD5 effect, man. I think these guys will be ready. I think we'll see a better day from Terry McLaurin, who didn't get a lot of targets, but didn't really need to. We also didn't see the Commanders could have easily put 40 on the Giants, but Jaden Daniels, he had an average game. If you go back and watch the film, but I think the Commanders going to win this game in a close one. I'm gonna say Commanders 27-23.
Okay. I'm taking the Packers in this one. I just think it does so much when you could get home with 4, and also we saw last year Jaden Daniels struggled with Micah Parsons in both the matchups versus the Cowboys.
I want to see how Josh Carnley does against Micah Parsons.
Hell
I
no.
do. I just want to see because
Oh yeah.
because
You don't want to see that.
I'm only saying I want to see because a front seven I was worried about was the Giants, and he did pretty good against Abdul Carter, against Brian Burns, against Kayvon Thibodeau. He looked. I watched the film before you got here, literally right before you got here, Cyrus. So I want to see how he does against Micah Parsons.
I
Obviously,
was sitting here watching John Bates film.
I was John Bates going he going to create a hole for a rushing touchdown. I promise you it's going to happen. And I'm be like, y'all see 87, but yeah, I'm curious to see like how they going to game plan against Micah Parsons. I feel like they probably chip him a lot because he's a premier guy. I think Laramie Tunsil would be cool and Rashawn Gary. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a close game. But I do like the Packers, like I said. Micah Parsons is just a problem, bro. He's gonna wreck a whole entire game plan. I feel like he did that both the times the Cowboys played the Commanders last year, and I saw it with my own 2 eyes. And it's just like it's not that many players in the NFL who could keep up with Jaden Daniels, and Micah Parsons is one of those players. Like we even saw Abdul Carter closing out to him like he was closing out to a 3-pointer because he was so scared of the fact that he might get beat outside. And I think that's the big swing. I think the Packers offense on the Commanders defense is. It might be a stalemate just because I don't think Matt LaFleur is going to game plan that crazy for it because it's not a playoff game yet. It's a short week. So I have the Packers winning 23-17.
I got the Packers winning, and it's because Dan Quinn. I don't like that guy, man.
That's real. Y'all got PTSD.
Bro, they
That
put up
guy-
48 on us.
Yeah, bro.
It's a picture
bro.
I have in my phone of Luke Musgrave just standing like this with nobody around him.
Like that play action fucked us. Vaseline, none. Raw.
So wait,
Soaking
there you go.
I want to.
Like,
I want to know. So y'all don't think Dan Quinn can
no,
learn
he
from that and
don't
get
adjust.
But the
Dan
thing
Quinn
is-
does not adjust to football.
Not only that, but it's like he can learn and adjust, but what he comes in the game with is going to be what he ends the game with. At least when he was with Dallas. I can't speak
I
on
would say let's do a chicken sandwich, but I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I can't,
Nah,
but
I
I,
didn't say you couldn't. I said
I
you owe me
would.
one.
I do owe you one, but I mean, ain't no Roman Rooster around here. I ain't want to bring you. I ain't want to bring you a cold
thought about-
sandwich.
you know,
You're gonna
I
be
thought
mad at
about
me.
that when I was driving here. I was thinking about the bets. I'm like, damn, he ain't getting that Roman Rooster for a minute.
I'm still going to get it, bro.
He'll get it. He'll get it.
But by
Next
the time
time we
y'all
pull
probably
up.
chicken sandwich something else and they'll just cancel out.
Nah.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that to him.
Anyways,
Regardless.
I'm gonna take the Packers in this one. I'm gonna take the Packers, but
Yes,
I'm not gonna
against
lie,
them. I'm
but
against them. I
I'm
wanna
not
be
going-
against them.
I'm not going to lie. When y'all sitting here brought the game up, I thought about like Bengals Commanders last year, early in the season, and that was the game that like that put Jaden on the map. I'm like, damn, this could be the spot this year. Mm-hmm. This is the spot this year where it's like if he come in there,
like I said, they ain't,
on the
it's
road
a story.
too,
They ain't won in Lambeau in 39 years.
On the road,
but who did it? Jaden Daniels.
I say on the road too. This is definitely
that man like he God.
shit.
He's Washington.
Damn near.
He Washington Jesus. I'm about to say,
like, bro.
But when y'all brought that up, that's literally what I thought of. I thought I was sitting in last
It's
year
like
watching that game.
it's like I can't. It's like I don't want to bet against Jaden Daniels. Like that's the effect he got.
But
man.
like
Yeah.
I just think it's gonna be a lot to overcome. I think it's different between that Bengals game. The Bengals game was more so the offense of the Cincinnati Bengals compared to the Commanders defense. This game is gonna be the Packers defense compared to the Commanders offense. I think it's gonna be a lot for him to overcome in on the road in Lambeau. Short week as well. I wouldn't be surprised if they do get it done, but I just don't think they can. I don't think if I was putting money on the game, I wouldn't put money on the Commanders to win this game.
I would. I'll take Commanders money line,
I think I'm gonna go Packers.
We ain't gonna be plus money that many times this year.
I think I'm gonna go 27-21 Packers.
All right. Anybody else got anything to add?
Commanders money line.
Nah, bro. Nah.
I
What
can't
you
wait.
about
I'm
to say?
about
Nah,
that.
you about to say something?
Packers hate watch on Thursday night, man.
Nah, it get some hate watches, bro. No, somebody on Twitter was like, "You think NFL players ever hate watch?" He was like, "I know Sam Darnold hate watching the fuck out of the Vikings right now." Nah, the hate watch got bad. I was hate watching Bo Nix. Bro,
That's what I was going to say, but bro, get right. Bro, please get right against the Colts. We have a tough 3
I have
game
an
stretch.
Eagles hate watch every game.
We have a tough
I
3
got
game
Jalen Hurts hate watches.
We have a
nice.
tough 3 game stretch after the Colts, bro. Please
I feel
get right.
so sad
Just
when,
get
when
right.
I actually hate watch somebody you actually do bad because I was feeling bad for Bo Nix.
That's how I felt about JJ McCarthy in
Nah,
that
me
first
too,
half.
last night,
I'm
too.
like, y'all kind of feel bad.
Yeah.
Bro, I
was
text a
hate
group chat.
watching last
What did
night,
I say?
too.
I said, what did I say about that nigga? I said something
figure out
about
what I
Bo
said about Bo
and I
Nix,
just like,
bro.
bro, but get right, please.
Because I was calling that dude Bo picks in the first half and everything. And
Yeah,
then,
nah, you was going crazy
And
on
then the
that.
second
I
half
couldn't, bro. I was like, I
started-
couldn't even defend you, my nigga. Like, the shit got to a point where it's just like, damn, like, you playing like some shit. I couldn't even defend this nigga.
Nah, one dude I feel like always hate watch is Josh Allen, bro. It's nothing personal.
Shit,
that
you know
nigga.
who I hate watch every week? 1-5.
I also have a Detroit hate watch
That's
every
third.
week.
Yeah, 1-5.
Why?
Like 1-5, I know
Bro,
you're
they're
good,
so-
bro. Like, you're a great player, bro. You just play in my damn division. Like, I can't not hate you,
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it.
bro. But bro, get right, bro. Like, please, I need to see what the offense looks like against the Colts, bro. We have too tough of a stretch after that game for you to play like that. Defense can't keep bailing you out, bro. Like,
Nah, because Jalen said cup wash, and then the next go on red zone. Bo Nix threw a pick. I said Bo wash. And I said, this hate watch ain't even fun no more.
get right.
Kenny said, what the fuck you bro be looking at?
That second pick was atrocious, bro. He threw it right at the guy. Like, there's no reason you thought you could throw that ball, bro. That's a run. Just run the ball. Go out of bounds.
I hate when the hate watch gets sad. Because it actually do. You be feeling bad for somebody. It's just like,
At the
damn.
end of the day, that's what you have the best defense in the league for, man. Shout out Nick Benito. Shout out Vance. Vance Jones gonna win this. What's it? Assistant Coach of the Year. He's gonna win that award, bro. I have no doubt in my mind. He's gonna win that award.
I'm not going to lie. One of the best pipelines is NFL fail head coach to great defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
like, I hope
Vance.
that's what Matt Eberflus is. That's what I'm saying. But, like, those guys, they stick around for a lot. Let's talk about Steve Spagnuolo,
Brian
Vance
Flores.
Joseph, Brian Flores. Like, those guys will stick
All
around.
defensive guys too.
That's what I'm saying. No, because if you an NFL head coach and you
Todd
a good
Bowles-
OC,
oh, no, Todd
you
Bowles,
gonna
yeah.
be I'm about to say you gonna be a head coach again because you a good OC. But like those DCs,
And they going DC the head coach definitely gonna go right back to the defensive coordinator.
I'm about to say Raheem Moore's gonna be nice when he gets scooped up.
Because
Because
it happened to Dan Quinn.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
DCs, man.
he was a good DC. Who else? Hey, if Jonathan Gannon ever get fired, he gonna be a nice ass defensive
Nah, he
coordinator.
gonna be able to see.
It's really ugly. It really do just be defensive coordinators. Now that I think about it.
Yeah,
How long do we have Eberflus for?
I don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing.
Because we gave Mike Zimmer like a fuck it year, bro. I kind of feel bad for him. He came here.
Shout
he
out
had
Mike
nobody.
Zimmer too.
He had nobody for the whole year. And then he's like, all right, yeah, we ain't want you for real. And we got rid of him. Like, shout out Mike Zimmer.
Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Check out all the links in the description. Obviously, got more content to y'all coming soon. Like I said, every video may be coming to a college to you soon.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz.
Make sure to follow.
Yeah.
Facts follow,
Bro,
bruh.
Bro, I
just
look
a-
at the
just a button
dashboard on
press.
Instagram. We have 25,000 views in the last 30 days.
It's just a button.
But
press.
we only have 100 followers. What are y'all doing?
just press a button.
Follow.
Y'all gonna like the content. Promise y'all that.
You gonna see us again and then you gonna follow. I already know how this works. Till next time, though. Peace.